Greetings. Welcome to the Kentucky Virtual Library webinar on MasterFILE Premier. Now, this is built for public libraries, but there are many great magazines for school libraries as well. There are primary sources and biographies that you can find in MasterFILE. So I'd just like to take a few minutes and cover some of the highlights of content that you can find. So I'm going to go to Databases, and MasterFILE comes from EBSCO, so I can click on EBSCO, but I could also go to this A to Z database list, go to M, and choose MasterFILE from that list. So down here under publication type, the first thing I want to look for is the Civil Rights Act of 1964. So I'm going to choose that from my list of suggested searches. And here is the primary source, Civil Rights Act of 1964. Now it's HTML full text. So what's nice is I can have this translated, or I can have this read to me. If I don't have time for that at the moment, I can save the HTML full text to Google Drive to access later. I can print it. I can email it to myself. I like the email feature because if there's a PDF with it, that will attach to the email. And also, I can choose my citation format, and that citation is part of the email. So I don't have to take an extra step and go to the citation option, find the format, and then copy and paste that somewhere else. So I do like doing the email option. There's a permalink here that I can copy and paste into a Google Doc, to an email. Just really depends on where I'm working and what I'm doing. If I need to come back to this, if I need to share it with somebody else, I can just drop this permalink into an email. If they're in a place that's authenticated, then this HTML full text resource will open right up. If they're not, they're going to be prompted by KYVL to log in first, and then it will open up this text. So just a lot of things I can do with it. I'm going to click on New Search. Now I can specify consumer reports. Let's try journal name and toaster. And here we have toaster ovens and broilers with charts, and we've got the PDF full text. We've got quite a few options here. Here's ratings, toasters and toaster ovens, but this is from year 2000, so I don't think we want to look at that one. Now, I could have done a more complex search, but what I'm actually going to do is let's sort by newest, date newest. And here's exactly what I was looking for. Now, this is from November 2013, but this has the charts that I'm interested in, which is the ratings of toaster ovens. And I'm sure at least a few of those are still on the market. So I could also look at the PDF of the article. And here we go. Back to results list. So if you don't see 3 fields here to do a search, let me know and I can turn that on for your library. For us, that's how it defaults, but yours may just be a single field. But you can certainly go to search publications and search just consumer reports if that's something that interests you. Now, MasterFILE is great for school libraries because it contains things like Cricket, Ranger Rick, Highlights, Ladybug, Sports Illustrated for Kids. It has Occupational Outlook Quarterly, which is now called Career Outlook, Boys Life, Cicada, and Cobblestone. So I'm actually going to go to Publications. And I happen to know that Cobblestone, let's see if it's here. And here we go, we've got Cobblestone. Cobblestone dedicates each issue on a particular topic. So let's do a search within this publication. And what I'm interested in is Civil War. So let's just keep the search simple. And here, the January 2018 issue of Cobblestone is about the American Civil War. So we've got an entire issue of Cobblestone on Civil War issues. So there's quite a few articles here of interest. Now, I could also go back to publications. I'm going to look for highlights this time. And here's highlights from 1993 to the present, and they do have PDF full text. And what I actually want to do is browse the October 2018 issue. So I can look at this first article from highlights and just work my way through the issue by clicking on the article title, and then it basically flips through. And then I can choose the next grouping of pages. And here's this article as it appears. Well, this looks to be a poem, but as it appears in the magazine. So from here, I can save it to Google Drive. I can print it. I can email it as an attachment to myself or somebody else. I can put it in a folder, get the citation, get the permalink. There's a lot I can do with that. So back to results list, and I can even download the file if I need to. So just keep in mind, while MasterFILE is designed for public libraries, there are great titles that you're going to find quite often in school libraries. So it's a really useful database to know about. And just remember, there's primary sources, there's biographies. You can do a publication search and look for a particular publication and then search within that publication, or you can browse a particular issue. If you have any questions on the KYVL homepage, in the blue bar, there's a question mark where you can submit a question to us to get answered. There's also a text option. And then when we're online during the day, typically the chat feature is on and we're available to answer questions this way. So just get in touch if you need help. And thank you very much. Have a great day.